This meeting is being recorded.
Okay. Vishaka, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Please switch on your camera. Okay. So, good morning, Vishaka.
Good morning, sir.
You are not audible.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir. And what about you?
I am also fine. So, brief me about yourself so I can understand who are you.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. Myself, Vishaka Gaikwad. I did my graduation in PE Civil Engineering from SRT University in 2020. I belong to Basmat. I have a skill set of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, TypeScript, SAS, Bootstrap. I have a 1 year experience in this 6 month experience as a as a UI developer and 6 month experience as a Angular developer. That's all about me, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Why you change your domain from civil to IT field?
Sir, actually, when I was in the last same of my last year, one of my friend is related to the IT industry, and she got placed in TCS. That when then I asked I asked him and collect the information about IT, and uh, I have created some interest about IT industries. After that, I learned HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and after that, I joined the company.
Okay. Why you choose to become an Angular developer?
There is no particular reason, but sir, my friend is an Angular developer, and he suggests me Angular is the best framework for best career as well as to learn new things, sir.
Okay. On which project you are working on?
Sir.
Hello. So why are you want to leave your current organization?
Firstly, thanks to my previous organization because I have learned lots of new things from my previous company. But sir, from last 2 months, there is no new project for our company, and we are fixing just bugs in the previous project. So that's why I didn't get any opportunity to learn new things and work on new project. So that's why I decided that to change the current organization.
Okay.
Then why should you be high?
Sorry, sorry, sir. Hello,
Yes, why should we hire you?
Yeah, he's asking.
sir. I know that, sir. All there are lots of application is near is applied for this post, but sir, My job profile and my skills are perfectly matched with this job. So that's why you can hire me, sir. I will prove to myself by hard working.
Okay. So in terms of your skill sets,
Yes,
on the scale of 1 to 10, so what rating should you give yourself?
uh, 6.
6 in all all skills, HTML, JavaScript, CSS.
In HTML, I will rate to myself 8. In CSS,
Okay.
8. In JavaScript, 7. In SAS, 6. In TypeScript, 6. Bootstrap, 6.
Okay.
On which Angular version you are working on?
Angular 10 version, sir.
Okay. So what is the difference between Angular 8 and Angular 10?
Angular 8. There is lots of new feature introduced in Angular 10. In Angular 10, there are various services.
Okay. Is there any other advantage?
Uh, Angular 10 is faster than Angular 8.
Is service not included in Angular 8?
Yes, sir. Included.
Then
Angular 10 is the latest version, sir.
Angular 10 is the latest version.
No, sorry. Angular 14 is the latest version.
Okay. Okay. What is the most significant achievement you had in your last job?
A significant achievement. I was, I, no, sir.
Okay. What are your positive skill sets?
Sorry.
Give me some your positive and negative.
Sir, I am a self-motivated and positive person, and I am hardworking, and my negative is I am a emotional person, sir.
Okay.
I trust easily on the other people. It's my negative.
Suppose at any point, if your senior or your manager had a hard word with you, then how should you react?
Sir, I will do with them. I will do work with them because from hard work I will learn to new things, and I will improve myself, sir.
Okay.
Then, according to you, what is the definition or what is the difference between the hard work and smart work?
The hard work and smart work is the both are proportional things to each other, sir. When we do hard work, after that we can achieve the smart work, sir.
Okay.
Okay. What about your last job? Do you like a list or most?
I like my previous job very much, sir.
Okay. In what ways have you grown your skill set in your last job?
Actually, I was new in my first job. I have issue in my few concept. Few concept was not clear in that time. So I sometime I get depressed in that situation. But in that time, I will ask to my colleagues, friends, and I learn to that concept and work on that particular task.
Okay.
Okay. Then what is HTML?
Sorry.
What is HTML?
HTML is the hypertext markup language which is used for the creating static web pages.
Okay. What is the difference between HTML and HTML5?
HTML5 has a more semantic tag than HTML, such as header, footer, navbar, table, form, aside, etc. HTML HTML4 does not more semantic tag. HTML does not support multimedia tag such as audio, video. HTML5 support multimedia tag, audio, video, and HTML does not in HTML. Doc type declaration process is so lengthy, and in HTML5 doc type declaration process is not simple and easy. In HTML5 there are lots of API is introduced, such as web storage API, fetch API, geolocation API, drag and drop API, etc.
Okay. I think your camera is switched off.
Give me 2 minutes, sir. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is the relationship between CSS and HTML5?
CSS and HTML5. CSS support the responsive web. CSS does not support the responsive web design, and HTML5, uh, HTML5 and CSS.
Yeah.
Uh, HTML5 have more HTML5 support run in all browser, and also CSS is run on all browsers. So,
No, I'm asking about the relation between them.
sir. HTML
Okay.
and CSS, sir. Sorry, sir. Sir, HTML and CSS. HTML by HTML, we are creating the web pages, and by CSS we can style the HTML. We can style the website, sir.
Okay. What is
Okay.
the role of drag and drop in HTML5?
Sorry,
What is the role of drag and drop in HTML5?
sir.
Okay. What is the mean
Okay.
by web storage in HTML5?
Web storage is an API provided by HTML5 We can store multiple data in the web storage without affecting the SEO, without affecting the search engine optimization of that particular browser. Web storage have two types. One is the local storage and second one is the session storage.
What is SEO?
SEO is a search engine optimization. It is nothing but the process of maximizing the number of visitors to that particular website in in res- uh,
Okay.
it should be top on the list of searching.
Then what is mean by CDN?
Sorry,
CDN. What is CDN?
CDN is the link for font awesome font awesome link, sir. Google font.
Okay. How do you link to another web page using HTML5?
uh, by anchor tag.
Sorry, you are not audible. Can you repeat your answer?
By using anchor tag, sir.
Okay. What are the types of list in HTML5?
There are three type of list in HTML5. First is the order list, second one is unordered list, and third one is the descriptive list, definition list.
Are you sure there are three types of list?
Sorry, sir, could you repeat your question?
Yes. Are you sure that there are only three types of the list in HTML?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What is the role of formatting tags in HTML5?
Formatting tag. Formatting tag is used for format the all HTML element or format the structure of our website or web application.
Okay. What are the formatting tags?
Formatting tag. No, sir.
Okay. Do you hear about some strong tag, B tag, mark tag?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
they are our formatting. Okay. What types of graphics are supported by HTML5?
Sorry.
What types of graphics are supported by HTML5?
Sorry, sir. Could you repeat your question?
What types of graphics are supported by HTML5?
SVG and Canvas.
What is the difference between them?
SVG is the scalable vector graphics. It is XML based image format, and Canvas is the HTML element which is used for draw the graphics. SVG is more scalable, and Canvas is not scalable. And SVG is the flexible. We can resize the we can extend the size of original image. Uh, in Canvas is not flexible, and SVG is suitable for gaming application. Canvas is not suitable for gaming application.
Okay. What is the relationship between header tag and H1 tag?
Header uh, header tag is the semantic tag which is provided by HTML5, and by H1 header is give the extra importance to that particular element, and yet H1 is only the tag which are used for uh, create the header headlines.
Okay. What is a universal selector?
Unique universal selector means it select the all HTML element inside the page by it denoted by star
Okay.
curly braces in which padding 0, margin 0, uh, box sizing border box.
Okay. Suppose I given a CSS that is a color blue in a universal tag, right? So what will happen?
In that case, the color blue will gain to all HTML element in that particular website text.
Okay. Suppose in any H1 tag inside that page, I doesn't want colored blue. Then
Mm, in that case, uh, we uh, we can use a pseudo element and we can give the CSS to that particular element, and um, we can remove the blue color
how?
uh, uh, text color transparent to the CSS giving.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the specificity?
Specificity is the precedence of CSS. For example, ID selector, class selector. In that ID selector have more precedence than the class selector or tag selector.
Okay. What is Z index?
Z index, no sir.
Okay.
No issue. Let's suppose if you want to increase our website's performance, then what should we achieve?
Uh, for
How would you
increase
achieve?
the way of our for that, I will use a more semantic tag. I will use more semantic tag, and I will follow the rule of coding, that is dry. Do not repeat yourself. We can use a generic function. That's why we can increase our website performance.
Okay. Okay. Tell me some advantages and disadvantages of CSS.
By using CSS, we can style our web page, and it become more attractive to it show the user. It become more attractive by giving the style using CSS, and um, the disadvantage of CSS is that we if you use CSS, the our code becomes so lengthy.
Okay.
How can we control the image repetition?
Image repetition.
Yeah.
By spirit image, by using spirit image.
Okay.
What is spirit image?
No, sir.
Can we use any CSS for that?
Yes, sir.
Which CSS?
Sorry, sir.
Okay. Suppose I want to control the image scrolling. So for that, which CSS I need to use?
No, sir.
Okay. What is a responsive web design?
Responsive web design means the website to look good in all devices, sir. We can achieve that by media query and by using Bootstrap.
Okay. What is media query?
Media query is resize the all text, images, by shapes of that particular HTML element. It is denoted by media at the rate media at all.
Okay. What is mixins?
Mixing is the feature of SAS, which are used for reusing the CSS. Uh, by mixing, we create the proof of that particular CSS, which are repeated in that website. We create mixing.
Okay. Do you know some CSS library?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain?
Animate.css, water.css, and van.css.
Okay.
Okay.
What is animate.css?
Sorry.
Why we use animate.css? Where we use?
And animate.css library for animating the and using the animation in our website.
What is the difference between CSS and SCSS?
CSS, SCSS is used in SAS and sir.
Okay, no issue.
What is CSS box model?
Box model is whenever we think about the layout or website, box model is considered because all element considered as a box in that website or layout. Box model contain box margin, padding, border, content, and it's
Okay, no problem. What is JavaScript? Can you define JavaScript in
Java,
3 words?
yes, sir. JavaScript is the lightweight object-oriented scripting language which is used for make the dynamic as well as static web pages.
Why it is called lightweighted?
Lightweighted because it is no, sir.
Okay. What is the difference between Java and JavaScript?
Java is the object-oriented programming language, and JavaScript is the scripting language.
Do you think JavaScript is a not object-oriented programming language?
Yes, sir. JavaScript is also object-oriented language, but Java is the object-oriented programming language, and JavaScript is the object-oriented scripting language.
Okay. That's it. This is only one difference between them.
JavaScript is faster than Java, sir.
How?
JavaScript is the client side as well as server side scripting language. So that's why for rendering, it does not take much more time, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are
Okay.
the data types in JavaScript?
There are two types of data type in JavaScript. First one is the primitive data type. Second one is the non-primitive data type. In primitive, null, undefined, a number, string, boolean. These are the primitive data type. Primitive data type hold the value. And second one is the non-primitive data type. In non-primitive data type hold the reference. Array, function, object are the example of non-primitive data type.
Okay.
Then what about the date function? Date is a primitive or
Sorry,
non-primitive data type?
sorry, sir.
Date is which type of data type? Is it a primitive or
So,
non-primitive?
sir, could you repeat your question?
I say that date is which type of data type?
Date,
Yeah. Is it a primitive or non-primitive?
non-primitive, sir.
Okay. Then tell me what is the data type of what is the type of null?
Type of null is object.
Okay. Tell me the some advantages of JavaScript.
JavaScript is the lightweight interpreted programming language, and JavaScript is the server side as well as client side programming language. JavaScript is the case sensitive language, and JavaScript is the single page JavaScript is the single threaded language.
Okay, what is meant by single threaded?
Means uh, uh, we cannot run more file at a time on browser.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then what is meant by interpreted?
No, sir.
Okay. No issue.
It is possible to break JavaScript code into several lines.
Um, JavaScript code, yes, sir.
How? Okay, no issue. What are undeclared and undefined variables?
Undeclared variable means we declare the variable, uh, but uh, but non-assigned to value that variable. It is undeclared, and not declared means we can the variable which not
I
declared,
am
not
not
assigned.
asking not declared. I am asking about undefined.
Unde- Undefined means the variable is declared but value is not assigned. That is undefined.
What is this keyword in JavaScript? THIS, this keyword.
This keyword is target to the closest parent object that particular element.
Let's suppose I use that this keyword in lambda function. Then what should it returns?
Sorry,
Let's
sir,
suppose
please.
I use
Uh,
let's suppose I use that this keyword in lambda function.
yes,
Then what represent that what represent that this keyword?
we cannot use the this keyword in lambda function. It throws the error because uh, lambda function. If we use this keyword in the lambda function, it target the window object.
Okay. Okay. So what is the difference between parameters and arguments?
Parameter is the self declaration of that particular function, and argument is the value assigned to that parameter.
Value assigned to that parameter.
Yes, sir.
What is callback?
Callback function is the function we can pass the function as parameter. It's called as callback function.
Okay. Tell me arg some arg methods.
Sorry,
Tell me some arg methods. What are the different arg methods in JavaScript?
arrow method. Array method, sir.
Yes.
Array method, pop method, push method, shift method, unshift method, splice method.
Okay. Let's suppose I want to remove the last element in that array. Then what method I should use?
We can use pop method first, so remove the last element of array.
Okay. And for the addition of elements at the last places, then what method should be used?
Push method, sir.
Okay.
What is called variable typing in JavaScript?
Variable typing.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Okay. What is the difference between a double equal to and triple equal to operator?
Double equal to operator check the value, and strictly equal to operator check the value as well as its data type.
Okay.
So tell me let's suppose I want to access any HTML elements uh, in JavaScript. Then what are the different ways to actually to access that element?
Sir, could you elaborate your question, sir?
Yes, yes. So let's I want to access any HTML elements from the JavaScript.
Yes.
Then what are the different ways to access that HTML elements?
We can access by using the document dot document by DOM concepts. Document dot get element by ID. Document dot get element by class name.
Okay.
And document dot get element by a query selector.
So if I use document dot get element by class name, then
Yes.
what it returns?
It returns the HTML collection.
Okay. So tell me the different ways in which JavaScript can be involved in HTML file.
Uh, Sir, could you repeat your question?
Okay. So tell me the different ways in which I want to let's suppose JavaScript code to include or to involve in HTML.
By using event.
Sorry.
By using event, sir.
Okay.
So Vishaka, I sent one line of code in chat box. Can you answer the what will be in the console A?
Okay, sir. Didn't get, sir.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I didn't get in chat box, sir.
Wait a minute. I will resend it. Okay. Now you got that expression.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the answer of console A?
The answer will be 57.
And what is the type of that?
String.
Are you sure?
Sorry, number. Number, sir.
Now you are sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Open a notepad. Wait a minute. I send it to array in chat box. Can you copy paste on your screen? Uh, Use a notepad for this.
Notepad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want to concat that both array. So how can I concat?
By using a split operator.
Can you write the code for this?
Sorry.
Can you write code for that?
Yes, sir. Is this right, sir? By using concat method, we can also achieve that, sir.
Okay. Do you think this is the right code?
Right, sir?
Do you think this is the right code?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what is the your array 3? What will be the your array 3?
Add 3 just the declaration for store that value, sir.
No, no. If you console array 3, then what will the answer of that array
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3? Okay. Suppose then I want to sort it of that array 3
We can use
by
sort
decrement
method, sir.
by decrement order.
Is this right, sir?
Do you think this is right?
Sorry?
Do you think this is right?
Yes, sir.
I want but in decrement order.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, explain me.
Sorry,
Explain me your code.
sir. I want array in the descending order, array element in the descending order. So that's why I use the sort method of array. In that, I take the two parameter in and arrow function. I have declared here the one condition. If the yeah, parameter s2 is sorry, s2 is greater than s1, it will return 1. Means condition will be true, and else it return -1.
Okay. Then
Then it will return the uh, array element in the descending order.
are you sure?
Sorry.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Is you missing something?
No, sir.
Okay. Can we use the reverse method?
Yes, sir.
Who can we use?
We can use. Could I write a code, sir?
No, you can just.
We can array3 dot reverse method.
Okay. What is Angular?
Angular is the single page application uh, framework, which is the faster framework, and
Go ahead.
Angular is the single page application.
Angular is the application.
And open source cross platform of application.
Okay.
That's it, sir.
Okay. Give me some advantage of Angular over other frameworks.
Angular have more features uh, more than other framework. such as the component directive are the features of Angular. Mm,
Okay. What is MVC pattern?
Sorry,
What is MVC pattern?
uh, no, sir.
Okay. What is a decorator?
Decorator is the it is the for design formatting pattern which is used in the Angular by @ symbol. It instruct the browser. The class in the is used in Angular is component, directive, or services.
What is
There
the
are four
constructor?
types. Sorry,
Yes, yes, go ahead.
What is constructor?
constructor.
Yeah.
Constructor is used in the Angular. Then when we initialize our component, firstly run the constructor. After that, run the ng on it.
What is NG on it?
Ng on it is the life cycle hook of Angular. When initialize when we move the cursor on our component, ng on it will be initialized.
Okay. Then what are the different life cycle hooks in Angular? Why we use it?
ng on it, ng on destroy are the life cycle hook in Angular, and
Only two life cycle hooks are there.
no, sir, there are various type of life cycle hooks are present in Angular, but I have worked on this to sir ng on init and ng on destroy.
Okay. What is the routing?
Sir, routing is used for uh,
Do you know routing?
yes, sir.
Okay. What is the services?
Services is the services is used in Angular. Services implemented by using the dependency injectable decorator, and services are used for reusing the code.
Okay. What is dependency injection?
Dependency injection is used for inject the services in various component.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. What is the difference between Angular JS and Angular?
Sorry.
What is the difference between Angular JS and Angular?
Angular JS is a JavaScript based framework, and Angular is the TypeScript based framework. Angular JS is not a mobile friendly framework, and Angular is the mobile friendly framework.
Let's suppose I have to access the data from one component to the another component. Then what are the different ways to achieve this?
Sorry, sir, your voice is not clear. Sir, could you repeat your question?
Yes, yes. Let's suppose I have to move the data from one component to another component. Then what are the different ways for that?
We use the input output decorator for this, sir.
Only input output is the way.
Sorry.
Only input output is the only way to achieve this. Let's suppose they have no relation between parent and child component. Then
Yes.
input output decorators only work in the uh, child and parent component, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's suppose there are two different components.
If in that case we can use services or routing, sir.
Okay.
Suppose I want to navigate from one page to another page by using one click method. So how can I achieve?
By using routing, sir.
Explain.
Uh, by
Okay, write a one function for navigate a screen from on a click.
yes, sir.
You can write here. No problem. Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Explain this.
Uh, Here we import the router in app module.ts file. After
Okay.
that, we create an instance in the constructor of that route, and uh, when it will initialize in eng on it. We create a navigate method. We apply the navigate method on that route.
Okay. Do you think this is the right code, or do you missing something? Hello.
Yes, sir.
This is the right code.
Yes, sir.
Where is your class name?
Sorry.
Where is your class name? On line number 4, you need to write a class name, right?
Yes, sir.
So then where is your class name? Write any class name there. Okay. This is right.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Here we can use selector, template, and URL, sir.
Oh no, no. That's fine. Class name we write always first name of class name we write always on a cap. Okay. And again, okay, forget about that. Implement. It is right. You written implement. Are you missing some keyword there?
No, sir.
Can you correct this,
Yes, sir.
please? Okay. You missing yes in that keyword implements. Okay. And there is nothing on on OE in it. This is also wrong.
On init.
Yeah. And in on in it there is a O and I should be a capital. Okay. No, that's I not that's I. Last time, first time. And my question was, asked you to write a function for navigate from on a click event. You return one class, and on ng on init, you navigate to home screen. So what will happen when any client come on that screen, that particular navigate screen, then it automatically redirect to home screen. So this is not a use and correct way to use a router or to navigate from one screen to another screen. He can't use a navigate screen, right? If he go to navigate screen, then automatically he uh, went to a home screen. Then how can he use a navigate screen? You get my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So thank you, Vishaka, for joining, and best of luck for your future.
Yes, thank you, sir.